Okay, third grade, let's begin the second column in your learning log. So make sure you find section Q5, and it's going to be the second column in your learning log. Number 11. Number 11 is journal. Journal. A journal gives a daily record of what one thinks, feels, or notices. Journal. How many syllables are there in journal? Journal. 2 syllables. Sound it out. J, n, a, o. Journal. Say it as you write it. J, n, journal. Now, what kind of markings and rules do we have in journal? We need to underline the that 3-letter because it's a multi-letter phonogram. And we finally get to write that in our reference page. Number 12. Number 12 is information. Information. Other books give information, but the Bible brings transformation. Information. How many syllables are there in information? Information. 4 syllables. Sound it out. E, n, f, or, m, a, sh, a, n. In, for, may. Oh, sorry. Let's do it again. Information. Now say it as you write it. N, or, m, a, sh, a, n. Information. Now, what kind of markings and rules do we have in information? We need to underline the or as in lore because it's a multi-letter phonogram. We need to underline the A because A-E-O-U usually says A-E-O-U at the end of a syllable. And we need to underline the tall sh because it's a multi-letter phonogram. Good job. Make sure you have all those 3 markings. Number 13 is region. Region. The word of the Lord was being spread throughout all the region. How many syllables are there in region? Region. 2 syllables. Sound it out. R, E. Here comes a surprise. J, a, n. Region. Now say it as you write it. R, E, J, a, n. Region. Were you shocked that it's not re, j, e, a, n? We can add that also in our reference page. So first rule, Miss Song's favorite, say it with me, ready? Underline the E because A-E-O-U usually says A-E-O-U at the end of a syllable. And we underline the J because it's a multi-letter phonogram. It's probably the advanced one. So make sure you have both markings down and we're going to move on to number 14. Number 14, third grade is period. Period. Where God places a period, don't put a question mark. Good sentence. How many syllables are there in period? Period. 3 syllables. Sound it out. E, R, I, Period. Now say it as you write it. Period. What are some markings and rules? We need to underline the E because A-E-O-U usually says A-E-O-U at the end of a syllable. I feel like we have a lot of those in this list. And that's it. Number 15 is courage. Courage. You cannot build courage by taking away initiative and independence. Courage. How many syllables are there in courage? Courage. 2 syllables. Sound it out. Age. Silent final E. Courage. Now say it as you write it. Silent final E. Courage. So what kind of markings and rules should we put for courage? Well, first, we need to underline our the 3-letter because it's a multi-letter phonogram. Another favorite rule of this song. We need to draw a bridge from over consonant to the silent final E and underline the silent final E twice because A says A because of the E. So make sure you have that marking and we're going to move on to number 16. Number 16, 3rd grade is debate. Wow, debate. I love argument. I love debate. Debate. I'm shocked by how many rules that I like come up. How many syllables are there in debate? Debate. 2 syllables. Sound it out. D-E-B-A-T. Silent final E. Debate. Now say it as you write it. D-E-B-A-T. Silent final E. Debate. 3rd grade, say it with me. I need everyone to say it. Ready? We underline the E because A-E-O-U usually says A-E-O-U at the end of a syllable. Again, say it with me. Everyone needs to say it with me. From the A, we draw a bridge over the consonant to the silent final E and underline the silent final E twice because A says A because of the E. I hope that's all engraved in your brain because we've been saying that a lot of times. Number 17. Number 17 is addition. Addition. It is a destructive addition to add anything to Christ. Addition. How many syllables are there in addition? Addition. 3 syllables. Sound it out. Addition. Now say it as you write it. Addition. Now what kind of rules and markings do we have in addition? We need to underline the sh, tall sh, because it's a multi-letter phonogram. And that T is short, tall. Number 18. Number 18 is nerve. Nerve. Stretch every nerve with vigor, for a heavenly race demands your zeal. Nerve. How many syllables are there in nerve? Nerve. 1 syllable. Sound it out. V. Silent final E. nerve. Now say it as you write it. Silent final E, nerve. Now in this word, we're gonna underline the as in her because it's a multi-letter phonogram. We're gonna underline V once. We're gonna underline the silent final E twice and put what number? Show me with your finger. What number should we put? 1, 2, 3. 2 next to silent final E because V and U take 2. And English words cannot end with V. So that's why we need the silent final E. Number 19 is fame. Fame. Physicians of fame replied as they collected fees. There is no cure for this disease. Fame. How many syllables are there in fame? Fame. 1 syllable. Sound it out. A, silent final E. Fame. Now say it as you write it. A, silent final E. Fame. 3rd grade, again, say with me. I know you can all say this. Ready? Let's do it fast. From the A, draw a bridge over the consonant to the silent final E. Underline the silent final E twice because A says A because of the E. Who could say that fast? Impressive. I love that. Number 20 is famous. Famous. Famous remarks are very seldom quoted correctly. Famous. How many syllables are there in famous? Famous. 2 syllables. Sound it out. A, s. Famous. Now say it as you write it. A, s. Famous. 3rd grade, what kind of rules and markings do we have here? Say it with me. Say the first one with me because I love this rule. We need to underline the A because A-E-O-U usually says A-E-O-U at the end of a syllable. And we need to underline the ow, o, oo, and put a famous 4 above that because it's a multi-letter phonogram saying the 4th sound. What's that? Fame and famous are related? Yes, it is. So we're going to put a bracket around fame and famous. So make sure to do that. I accidentally erased that. But we're done. So make sure you have all the correct markings and spelling and submit it to Google Classroom, okay?